Hello everyone, my name is Golden Gaming, and today we are back on Evocraft, and you may already see there's a lot of stuff that has happened behind the scenes, and I'm going to explain what the heck's been going on lately. So, for the last few days, I've actually been really sick, which is why my voice may not sound amazing. So, but while I was sick, I was like, I want to get something done for Evocraft. I want to, at least make some form of progress, whether it's big or small. So, what we did, or should I say what I did, is I started to work on this cool fountain for the sake of something felt like it should just go in the middle of our base here. And then I started working on this really old, path style all across the base. And I started planning out where I want our next few builds to go. I have the next couple builds I want to do one here, and I want to do one right over here. And then you may be wondering about this wall here. Well, this entire area is going to be kind of like an outpost or like a fort. And the plan is this wall is going to be the walls of the fort. And each of these little wooden areas is going to be like a little archer's tower, a little sentry tower, whatever you want to call it. And then right here we have a wonky looking gate. There's nothing much to it, but I have been planning out a lot of the area. I've been planning out what I want to build, what I want to do, and just getting everything right. And then right here we got a mine, which is where we're going to be spending most of this episode. So the plan for today is I'm not going to start building a lot of this stuff yet. No. I do plan on doing this pretty soon. However, wait a sec, I'm real out of time. Okay, so I've discovered that in 1.2, that they updated these biomes. They updated the old taiga. So before it was just like a regular old taiga, it looked nice. But now it's a snowy taiga. It's like I think it's like a cold taiga, I think. But it's now, there's just snow everywhere. Like before last episode, we were gonna get snow from all the way back over there. It's just right here. That's perfect. All right, so we're going to venture into the mines today, and our goal is to try and get some diamonds. Whether we get a big amount or a small amount, our goal is to get diamonds and to start progressing. Because I hate to say it, we're getting to a point where the versions are really starting to affect this world. And because of that, resources are changing quite a bit. So certain resource levels are beginning to change. Like, for example, we're going to have, lots of iron at the moment. There's lots of veins. But as we continue to progress, that's going to really change big time. So let's head to the mines. Let's get some diamonds. Let's get some iron, gold, whatever it is. And let's just hope we get a good amount of stuff. Oh my goodness, diamonds. Let's go, baby. How many do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, baby. Let's go. Any more? Any more? No, okay. Like, what build should we do? What should we think about doing? What farm should we do? What building should we build? More diamonds. Let's go, baby. Hold on. Wait. How many do we get? Oh, that was a close one. 7 diamonds. Okay, you know what? I won't take that. All right. All our pickaxes broke. Oh, goodness. I was expecting to talk a lot. I actually didn't. So I'm not gonna waste your time with just like a bunch of gameplay of just me mining. Holy moly, hold on. Oh, ow. Don't you dare. Get over here. Alright, well, that was a really good mining trip, to be honest. Not gonna lie, we got a lot of cobblestone, a lot more than I think we needed. And there's still a bunch left down there, but anything in the world. We did get 7 diamonds. We got a little bit of lapis. Got some redstone, got a little bit more iron, but we got some gold too. So that's pretty good, except the gold ain't going to be useful yet because, well, pickling bartering isn't in the game yet. So we got some more good resources right there. And those diamonds are going to be pretty useful. Except I have no clue what to use them for. So we're also probably going to have to keep them in the chest for a bit. But this is probably going to be like the real start of the episode. I think we're really going to try and get something done today. So, I think we should start working on this wall here. I think we should at least start putting some, progress to with how much cobblestone we just collected. I mean, we could at least try. We could probably actually make some really good looking if we put in the effort. So, let's build a wall then. All right, this is what I'm gonna do for like the next 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know. I'm doing my best to try and think of things to, use as commentary. But the problem is, when you're sick, your voice hurts, it's not particularly easy. But also, I'm having a very hard time thinking of things to actually talk about, because I hate to say it, there's just not much interesting to talk about at the moment. Like, we're building something nice, we're building something pretty cool. I'm about to die. I probably should not be doing this, but here we are. Building a wall, singing my song, placing cobblestone all day long. Building a wall, singing a song, building cobblestone all day long. I'm coming up with some ideas for what we should do when we do expand the world just a bit. One of the things I'm considering on doing is our structures don't look great at the moment. Let's just be honest. Like, look at that. That doesn't look amazing. This house isn't great. So, and the reason why that's the case is because we're very limited on our block pile. We're very limited in what resources we can actually use to build. So, a part of me is getting the idea of what if, when we get into some of the newer chunks, we get into some of the newer versions, what if instead of, just sticking with these simple blocks, what if we actually work to try and use some of the new blocks? And my goal is try and, use those new blocks in the builds, but I also am going to try and settle in new biomes, new areas. And when we do that, we're going to mix up our block palettes. So right now we're using the wood because wood's like one of the good resources at the moment. But later, if, for example, we sell in the desert, we may stay in, you guessed it, a desert biome, and all of our buildings will be desert themed. So I'm just trying to come up with some ideas for both, a good base for all the different versions, but I'm also trying to come up with some ideas for, conversation, because I need to come up with conversation, I need content. Where have I gone wrong in life that has led me to placing blocks for hours on end? All I do is place and break. When can I stop? With how many times I'm falling and taking so much damage, how am I not dead yet? That's the real question. I think that's like the big question of this episode. How am I not dead yet? I can't remember. Did we die yet in this world? I don't think we did, actually. Somehow, I think we're still alive with no deaths. I mean, we've had a few near-death experiences, but like, I don't think we full-on died yet. Would it be a real shame right now is if we build this wall, it looks great, and then all of a sudden a creeper comes along and just blasts a big hole in it. That would be like a real shame, because we're working so hard, we're putting so many resources into this. And it's even worse, we're not going to even be in this base forever. Like, we're putting this much effort to a temporary base. Oh man, I feel, I don't know what to feel now that I think about it. Alrighty, I think we finally finished the wall somewhat, except these gaps here, which are going to be filled with the outposts. But overall, or the little sentry towers, but overall, we got the whole wall done. I'm actually kind of surprised. Like, I didn't think I was going to make it this episode, but somehow we did. And the sun is setting, it's even better. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start working on these little towers. They're not going to be too large, it's just going to be like around the wall height, but they're just going to be enough to where we can have a lookout of the entire world. And hopefully, I say hopefully, they look decent. Alright, we need to craft a bunch of ladders and fences. If I'm correct, the fence recipe still works in this version. Hold on. Does it still work? Yes, it does. Alright, so how we gotta do this is we're just gonna build up. It's gonna be that easy. All right, so we're gonna build up just like about an extra block like that. Now we're going to start building a little platform up top here. So we'll have a little hole up here so that we can, you know, at least get up here. You know, I would attempt to try, you know, make this look good, but knowing me and knowing that we are very limited in what we can do, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do the bare bones, which I know that may not be what people want, but it's what I can do. Now, I'm not bad at building. I can tell you that for sure. But trust me, as a builder, I'm telling you this now, I really want to put a lot of extra detail into this. But the problem is, I kind of can't. Like, it's near impossible. I just don't have the resources, and, well, certain things are just not in the game yet. Alright, Geronimo! Ow. Alright, so, it doesn't look all that great, but you know what? It does the job. At least we'll have a good lookout of the area. Plus, it just gives it a little bit of better design. Let's move out a little bit farther and see how it looks. Okay, so it doesn't look all that bad. I like how it kind of sticks out just a little bit like this, but where it still kind of blocks the entrance, even though the entrance is like right there. It still looks pretty good. Now, part of me thinks we're going to probably need a whole lot more fences for this, but we can do that. Alright, that should hopefully for the moment be enough fences to do the job. So now let's do this like 6 more times. Alright, that's another tower done. Not gonna lie, they don't look too half bad, except they're pretty far apart, but you know what, who cares? Alright, 4 out of the 6 towers are down. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more to go. This should be fun. Alright, 2 more towers. Let's finish off this build. Alrighty, we finally did it. We finally finished the wall and the towers. And now, not gonna lie, it looks like a prison yard. Like, I feel like I just made something and now I'm gonna regret it. But you know what? It looks pretty decent, actually. We got our house, we got our farm, we got the whole wall. I think that looks pretty good. Now we just have to build the next 2 buildings here, which I have no clue what to build. Wink, wink, I've already planned this out. I have already planned out the next couple builds I want to do. So, that's what we're going to be doing next episode, is we're going to start building one of the first new buildings here, which will be the blacksmith. So, this is pretty good. This is looking like a pretty good base so far. It's a shame it's temporary because we're not going to be here forever. However, we're making really good progress here. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. And if you guys did enjoy this, you guys know what to do. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.